In the days when the judges ruled over Israel, there was a famine in the land, and a certain man of Bethlehem in Judah went to live in the country of Moab with his wife and 2 sons. Now this man's name was Elimelech, his wife Naomi, and their 2 sons, Mahlon and Chilion. This family of 4 was from Bethlehem in Judah, and they went to the Moabites' country to sojourn. It happens that Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died, leaving her and her 2 sons. Now Mahlon and Chilion took wives from the women of Moab, one Orpah and the other Ruth. They lived there for about 10 years, then Mahlon and Chilion died. Therefore Naomi was left without her 2 sons and husband. Then she set out with her daughter-in-law to return from the country of Moab. For she had heard in Moab how the Lord had visited his people Israel by giving them bread. Therefore Naomi left the place where she was living with her 2 daughters-in-law and started on the way back to the land of Judah.
Go back, each of you. Return to your mother's house. May the Lord show kindness to you as you have shown kindness to the dead and me. May the Lord grant that you find rest, each one of you, in your husband's home.
Then she kissed them farewell, and they lifted up their voice and wept.
No, we will go with you to your people.
Go back, my daughters, go, for I am too old to have a husband. If I said I have hope, and I actually had a husband tonight and even gave birth to sons, would you wait until they were grown? Would you go without marrying? No, my daughters, for it is much more difficult for me than for you, because the Lord's hand has gone against me.
Then they lifted up their voice and wept again, and Orpah kissed her mother-in-law goodbye, but Ruth clung to her.
Look, your sister-in-law has gone back to her people and to her gods. Turn back and follow her.
Entreat me not to leave you, or to return from following after you. For where you go, I will go, and where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord do the same to me as he has done to you, and even more, if anything. But death separates me from you.
When Naomi saw Ruth's determination to go with her, she could not argue with her anymore. So the 2 of them went on until they came to Bethlehem. When they arrived in Bethlehem, the whole city was stirred because of them, and the women asked, "Is this Naomi?"
Do not call me Naomi, but Mara, for the Lord has dealt very bitterly with me. I went out full, and the Lord had brought me back home again empty. Why then should you call me Naomi, seeing that the Lord has testified against me, and the Almighty has afflicted me?
And so Naomi returned from the country of Moab, and with her Ruth the Moabitess, her daughter-in-law. Now it happens that they arrived in Bethlehem at the beginning of the barley harvest. Like, share, and also subscribe to soak in more of this magnificent and true story of a faithful and determined woman.